Hello, folks. Say, I've got a swell story I want to tell you today. Champ and I are ready for action.
Gene Autry, presented for your enjoyment by healthful, refreshing, delicious double mint chewing gum.
I like it.
Well, Grandpa, this just shows how wrong you was. You always said that someday they'd hang me, and here I am a-hanging you. Missed again, dad-nabbit.
What's the matter, Patrick? Grandpa taking revenge?
I wouldn't be surprised. He always was an ornery old man.
You better let that picture wait till your thumb cools off. Here, have a stick of double mint gum.
Well, thanks. It'll give me something to do while I'm waiting.
I know what you mean, Pat. A lot of times I have to sit down, wait for a while, and think things over. And you know, folks, I found that chewing delicious, refreshing double mint gum is mighty pleasant and satisfying then. And that nice, steady chewing helps to pass the time faster. At least, that's the way it is with me. Another thing, that swell double mint flavor sure does taste good while you're chewing away. So you have yourself a swell chewing treat and a swell taste treat whenever you team up with a stick of delicious, refreshing double mint chewing gum. How about treating yourself soon, huh?
Healthful, refreshing, delicious double mint chewing gum.
Better make sure we got plenty of water before we start up that mountain trail, Pat.
Yeah, there's something about a hunting trip makes a man powerful thirsty.
Now look, Greedy Gus, there's plenty here for both of us. Now look, we're pals, but I'm thirsty.
What you got there?
It was poison. And unless I missed my guess, it's in there now. I always said you were my best pal.
You mean that water would kill us?
That's what I mean. We'll post a warning sign here and take this to the sheriff at Willow Gap right away.
When I get a hold of the ornery varmint that'll do a sneaking thing like that, I'll fix him with my buffalo gun, I will. I haven't used the thing since the last time I was surrounded by 1,000 head of them beasts.
1,000 head of buffalo? There hasn't been one buffalo in this part of the country since the white man made peace with the Indians.
Made peace with the Indians?
Over there in that shed. Keep him busy. I'll try to work around and back of him. Why, Chief Tejon. Last time I saw you, we were scouting for the Army.
Tejon don't see friend right away. See other men. Think him railroad man.
Me, a railroad man? Why, I wouldn't be caught near one of them smelly, rackety things.
Pat's a hunter like you, Tejon.
Yep.
You having trouble with the railroad people, Tejon?
Them not keep promise of talking papers.
Oh, you signed a contract?
Tejon and his people give right to use land, not near waterhole. Now them say tracks grow close waterhole. No let Indian use. Already my people suffer. Crops all dry.
So you up and poison the water to get even. Do you know you nearly killed...
Oh, put that gun down. Come on, Tejon, I want to talk to you. Look here, Tejon. The water hole's been poisoned. I found this on the edge of the bank.
Now Tejon go get braves. Make war on railroad man.
Now, wait a minute. You can't win that way. If we can prove the railroad people are trying to get you out of the way, then the law's on your side. Did your talking papers have a map?
Here. Map like this. Railroad here. Waterhole here.
The railroad was to run south to Willow Gap. That means the water hole's on the east side. Now, why would they want a detour? Something's wrong with this compass.
I told you I didn't like the looks of that trader that sold it to you.
It's all right now. Let's see that tomahawk. Well, that's magnetized.
Magu?
Pat'll explain it to you. I want to take another look at that water hole.
Well, you see, it's like this. When one piece of metal attractifies another piece...
Tractify?
Oh, here, I'll show you. Hold it up there. And we put the gun up like that. See? Pull harder.
Good medicine.
Yeah, well, next time you swallow it.
I've got a hunch about this water hole business, Tejon. Let's ride over to the railroad camp and see what we can find out.
You good friend. My horse over there. Come. There, Pullman fellow Reed.
Hey, Redskin. Thought I told you to stop trespassing on railroad property.
He wouldn't be trespassing if you lived up to your agreements.
You'll have a hard time proving we didn't. Now get him out of here before I...
Good medicine. Great Spirit already scalped. Me too late, no good.
Next time, maybe we can have a peaceful powwow.
Show your face around here again and you'll get lead in it.
We'll see about that. You better be careful who you pull this gun on. It might get you in trouble. Where the mellow mountain moon hides behind the hills too soon, let me croon my lonely tune of love. While I strum my old guitar, light my way, O evening star, to the ones I love high in the hills above. Let that old cabin door open wide once more for me. Let me breathe again a wild rose in bloom. Let the morning glory vines twine around this heart of mine. Hold me in your spell, oh mellow mountain moon.
Gene, I thought we was going big game hunting.
Right now, I'm hunting Teone's talking papers. Go up there at that boarding house and get us a couple of rooms.
Boarding house lady, a sister of railroad engineer fellow.
Was that so? Very interesting. Take Champ with you.
Yeah. Don't wait.
Paul, isn't that the Indian Ben's been having so much trouble with?
Yes, it looks like him.
I wonder who those two men are with him. Look, one of them's coming this way.
Well, I've never seen him before.
You're not mixed up in any of Ben's schemes, are you? Everything's all right, isn't it?
Yes, everything's all right. Look, Kate, you run on back to the boarding house. I'll bring over that stuff you wanted in a little while.
All right. I'll finish my shopping.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Ben.
How's everything going?
Everything's all right, I guess.
Good. That's the way I like it.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy.
We're in the market for a couple of rooms. We're respectable, too.
I'm sorry, I'm full up.
Well, would you mind if we just sort of sit here and wait for a spell with our gear? We're waiting on a friend.
No, that's all right. If you don't wait too long.
Sociable, ain't you? I'll take the black ones, you take the white ones. Did you see what I saw?
Me see.
You stay here and hold the fort. I got a little scouting to do.
Me stay.
Here's that poison you wanted for the ants, honey. Only be careful with it.
All right. And you be careful, too. Did you see that Indian and his friend on the porch?
Yes, I saw them, but I don't think they'll be around long. Oh, now, stop worrying. You stay here. I'll get the map.
just coming over to see you. Here's some more ore samples. Don't let anyone get a hold of them.
No, I won't.
Al, somebody's been fooling around the door. Go take a look around.
Is this all you gotta do? Booze and brawl when I need you?
You think we've been having fun? That hombre I told you about broke into the office and took the map.
He won't get far.
Wait a minute. I know how to even the score. And with the sheriff's help. Come on with me.
Gene, shh. I just figured out who's back of this whole shebang. It's Kate and a feller named Paul. He just brung her a bottle of poison, the mate to the one you found at the waterhole.
I just can't figure a woman being mixed up with this. And what motive would Paul Judd have unless... You keep an eye on Kate anyway. I'll see you later. Hello, Mr. Judd. I'd like to rent that microscope you have in the window. Have some rocks I want to study. I figure they may be ore-bearing.
I'm afraid I couldn't. That's part of my display.
Well, I'd be glad to pay full value. You can return the money when I bring it back. $100 cover it?
Yes, I guess so. Thank you. Please don't scratch the lens. It's a good one.
I'll take special care of it. So long.
What'd we come in here for?
I couldn't tell you out on the street. Here's your talking papers, Tejon, with the railroad routed away from the waterhole, like you said. And unless I miss my guess, here's why the railroad people are not living up to their contract. This piece of ore, Reese brought to Paul to assay. This piece I picked up by the waterhole. And they both have the same structure. Take a look.
Me see many mountains. Hit many valleys.
See the dark spots in the valleys?
Me see.
Hey, let me see. All I see is a bunch of forest.
That's the hair on your hand.
Oh.
See now?
Yeah.
That's silver.
You mean the Indians have got a silver load?
Unless the railroad people take it away from them. I'm going to have the sheriff pick up that railroad outfit just as soon as I find out who the boss is. Whether it's Reese or Paul or whoever it might be. Don't you know these things are not to play with?
You're not going to turn Paul in.
Why not? He's mixed up in this.
But he couldn't be. Look, I don't know what all this business is about, but I know that Paul hasn't done anything wrong.
You seem to be mighty fond of it.
He's my husband. He did something wrong once, and he went to jail for it. But he promised me that he'd go straight, and he has.
I hope you're right. Here's some mighty important papers the sheriff ought to have right away.
Well, then it's Ben Craig you're after. He's my brother, but I've never trusted him. Oh, please. Please don't arrest Paul before you talk to him.
But you'd be mighty hard on a man with Paul's record. Let's talk to him.
Well, you won't find him in his office. I just saw him right up by the railroad camp.
We'll catch him. Maybe we can clear this whole thing up right now. Bring that stuff along, Pat.
Say, they've had a bad accident here.
If it was an accident.
And no sign of that Paul feller. I told you that...
I know. Looks like we've got something else to worry about.
Craig!
And the sheriff. Let's get out of here.
All right, you. Reach. Caught him red-handed. This is the fellow I was telling you, Sheriff. Broke into our office. Now he and his pals have burned our supplies.
We had nothing to do with this fire, Sheriff. We've been in town until just a little while ago.
Can you prove that?
Well, of course we can.
Maybe you didn't strike the match. But either you or Tejon gave the orders. Now look there. Let me have that arrow. Look, tipped with pitch. This is obviously the work of Indians, Sheriff. And look, pony tracks made with rawhide horseshoes. Only Indians shoe their horses with leather.
Well, that clinches it for me. McDonald, put the bracelets on these two.
Try to hand him up. Yeah.
Tejon, if we could just reach them keys while the sheriff's at lunch.
Maybe Tommy Hawk. Medicine Rich keys.
Yeah, but we ain't got no Tommy Hawk.
Me have Tommy Hawk. Me show you.
Way over there now. That's it, way over. Easy now. Shh. Shh. That's it. I got him. Boy, that sure is a handy gadget. Just fix up anything that's iron and all.
Hey, what's the idea here? You can't
get in there, Sheriff. We'll see.
You won't get away with this.
All right, it's your turn.
You're supposed to be... How did you get those keys?
Let's see you get out as easy as we did. Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait a minute here.
These pony tracks sure are hard to follow. Oh, they're not, huh? I've got to hand it to you when it comes to trailing, champ. Ooh. Well, champ, I think the sheriff will appreciate seeing this. Get down. You may get me, Craig, but sooner or later the sheriff's going to know what you're up to.
Who's going to tell him?
The district marshal. I sent him to Holmes' contract with the note about that poison water hole.
Why, you...
Drop it, Ben.
Get out of here, champ. Get him up.
We got him hamstrung.
Who's hamstrung?
Nice timing, partner. Only one of us missing.
Oh, he's on the other end of the rope. Come on out here. You see what I done? What?
You won't get away this time, Autry.
There's the man you want, Sheriff.
Wait a minute, what are you...
I followed those pony tracks from the railroad camp. Look at the letters on this rawhide horseshoe.
CVRR, Central Valley Railroad. Then Craig must have started the fire.
That's right. It was all a part of his plan to get rid of Tejon so he could help himself to a silver load.
You'll never prove that.
The proof's in those ore samples you had assayed.
I'm taking you in, Ben. I'm afraid you won't be building any railroads for quite a spell.
All right, let's get these horses rounded up.
I was lucky to get out of that mess with only this. Ben told me he and Reese were working an abandoned mine, and I could throw in with him.
I always knew he had a mean streak in him. But to think that my own brother...
Oh, come on, honey.
Hey, Gene.
Hello, Sheriff.
I was just wondering if you boys would like to help the law again. A while back, I got a report about a stolen blueberry pie. What's the matter with him?
Looks like Pat'd rather hunt than be hunted.
Be sure to see Gene Autry and Champion in their latest feature-length picture at your local theater.
Well, folks, we've sure been pleased to have you here. And you know, I'm always pleased when my friends like healthful, refreshing double mint chewing gum. Guess it's because I like it so much myself. Now, next week, Champ and I are planning big things, too. Hope you'll be here to enjoy them with us. Meantime, remember that chewing delicious, refreshing double mint chewing gum seems to make everything you're doing more enjoyable. So treat yourself to that grand double mint gum often, folks. You'll see what I mean. It tastes so good and it chews so smooth and easy. I know you like it. Delicious, refreshing, double mint chewing gum.